Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the SU-130PM. It's the Tier 8 Soviet premium tank destroyer. It's located on the north border of Murovanka under the command of BertholomaeusRexodus. Okay, the guy with a very unusual name is off again. And oh, it sounds like rocket engines going somewhere off to our right, to our left, sorry. Yep, there's a BZ-58-2 in the game, and he's in a hurry to get somewhere. Okay, well, this is a unusual tank destroyer. It's basically the Soviet version of the Scorpion, although neither got built actually. Neither of them were built. Okay, it's got a big gun, a 13cm main gun, capable of doing 520 alpha and 243mm pen with the standard ammo. And with the heat rounds, it's capable of doing 320mm of penetration. The standard reload is 13.04 seconds, and we can see that Bartholomeus has got it down to 11.28, and he's got his first customer. Now, there's virtually no armor on this thing. The biggest armor is 20mm, that's on the front of the hull. So anything that touches one of these is more than likely going to pen, especially Arty. Luckily for him, there's no Arty in this game, so he's not going to worry about getting spotted by the enemy Arty and getting absolutely hammered and getting pen shots. But he does have to worry about people like this. Yes, because he's in a tier 10 game, and alongside him is now a Jaeger firing at the enemy. And of course, whilst he's there, the Jaeger is going to be drawing fire, and he's probably going to get the receipt of it. Yes, unfortunately, anything that hits the Jaeger will just bounce off. And more than likely it's going to bounce into Bartholomeus. So his game is going to be ruined if he stays here, and he might want to retire to somewhere else, or at least go to a different set of bushes. There are enemy there, but he can't see them because this big lump of metal is sitting right in the way, and he's firing at them. Yeah, it's not a good idea to stay here. Unfortunately, there's nothing he can do about the actual Jaeger because he's much heavier. In fact, the Jaeger's decided to go away, so that's good. The trouble is, he's still going to draw fire wherever he goes. Okay. No. Armor not hit. Now, that definitely hit the armor. And there's our opposite number. Now, the reload time is a bit of a problem. It is rather long, even long for the Scorpion. Can see that most of them are trying to get shots on the Jaeger. They consider him the biggest threat. Means they're kind of ignoring us at the way at the back. And enemy are moving up actually. Got an SU-152, takes a shot for 509, low roll. We didn't get spotted then when we fired as well. Okay, fresh round in the chamber. It's a bit disappointing because there's nothing really to see at the moment. They keep popping up to take a shot. Oh, that was good. That was a good shot. He just got the front quarter of the M454. It's a tier 10 game, obviously, with tier 8 tanks in it. In fact, I'm not even sure that was a... No, it was an M449 Liberté, not an M454. So I was wrong there. Oh, there's our opposite number on the Scorpion side. Well, our Jaeger has met a bitter end. He's been wiped out. Didn't get a chance to get the shot at E4. Yep, the Jaeger just moved too far forward. And that was his undoing. It may have very thick frontal armor, but if you can get onto the side of it and pump rounds in through the side, then you can still take them down. Easily pumps the shell through the Scorpion, and I do like the way he's backing off after he's shot to make sure that there's no response. I'd pick a different set of bushes though to go to. Yes, good. He's doing that. He's not going in front of the same spot. Oh, E4. Now, probably better to go to the cupola. Somebody's already done that and it's got a huge hole in it. Yes, unlike the E3, the E4's cupola is a weak spot. The enemy is pushing on this corner. Okay, gives us a free shot. And it's a nice penetration, but it's a low roll, 512. But there's nothing he can do about it because those hit points have gone. You can see how practiced BertholomaeusRexodus is because he does have masteries on the side of the vehicle. And he was spotted again. Now those guys are getting really close. So unless he's okay with losing hit points, he needs to think carefully about possibly falling back to the next layer behind us. Oh, he will get the prototype. Yes. Easily goes through a prototype. Virtually no armor. Low roll again. The E4 is a one shot. If he just puts the round through him. Oh, he's gone. That's good news. He went down to the Progetto 46 with a 90mm round. There's an M4Y. We keep seeing that Liberté pop up every now and then. Leopard. Nice. That's a high roll. 540. His score's now gone to over 3,000 hit points. Okay. You see the Scorpion in the distance, but he's actually hiding behind the building, so there's not a lot we can do from this position. But he might get a shot at the M4Y very shortly. That's it. No. Fortunately, he pulled back. We don't want to chase after them. Remember, no armor. Not until we can actually defeat them, because they're outnumbered. It's just us and the T10 at the moment holding the enemy back. We're outnumbered massively. Of course, they don't know that. If they did know, they'd probably charge down this side of the battlefield, knowing full well we'd be overwhelmed very, very quickly. But of course, they're being cautious. What they don't realise is their team is outnumbered in the other side of the battlefield. On the Magic Forest, we do outnumber them. Mind you, they've got their Jaegeru backing them up over on that side, which is probably why their Jaegeru has 2 kills already. Okay, shot. Oh, no, didn't get the striv, and he's moving over. He's trying to come up by the centre. Okay, he's gone on to the other side of the slope on the centre near the T10. Ah, M4Y takes a round. It's the low roll 508, but it was a pen. And he fires back angrily, but he fails because BertholomaeusRexodus does pull back after he shoots to make sure that he doesn't get hurt. I'm beginning to wonder now if we could knock that tree down without the striv seeing it, because that might be a good way of actually getting shots into that striv. He is tempting that T10. Oh, he's gone. The Progetto got him from a distance, from the middle of the map. I think it's persuaded that M4Y not to come up any further because he lost so many hit points. And the Scorpion, well, he's actually low on hit points as well. I think he's a one-shot. In fact, I do know that you can actually see the scores to see how many hit points individual players have got. There you go, there's the Liberté. Line it up. Yes! Excellent shot. 509, low roll, but that's all he had. So, BertholomaeusRexodus has finally got a kill. And M4Y, what's he doing? He's actually pulling away, just changing position a little further away, but now he's a one-shot. And I think he took damage from somebody. Saw a sudden drop in his figures. Yes, I don't tend to use these figures. I know some people actually put them up all the time, so you can actually see all the health of all the vehicles that are remaining in the game. But the fact of the matter is that they kind of do clutter the screen, and I'd much rather just leave the actual names up. It's especially what we want to see is the names of the players who are actually playing. I know some of them might be anonymized, but you never know. There might be a player that you actually know and recognize the name concerned. Oh, there's the Scorpion. Nice shot. Another kill. That was a snap as well. He had to act quickly. Gave it a quick think. Yep, said, yeah, I can do that. And now we're moving on the enemy because they are falling back. We've just got the top of the M4Y, but he can't see where we are. There is a Leopard over to our left. He's in the gap. I think the T10's going for him. So we've got the M4Y. Now we need to go to the left. Intercept the M4Y. Okay, they've lost their Leopard prototype, but we've got the M4Y. He's just around the corner. We get the shot. Should be a kill shot. Hello. Oh! It hit, but it didn't pen. But now we need to move forward because the T10's going in for it. There's only 2 enemies left. This could be a kill. It is! 3rd kill. This is a good game for BertholomaeusRexodus. 1 enemy left. It's the Jaegeru. Now, we don't know where he is. Presumably, he was on the other side of the battlefield. We're now switching to heat rounds. We're using intuition. In fact, actually, the T10 helped. Thanked him. Because he did do a lot of help. Gave him a lot of help. He actually sniped at those guys that he needed to bring down. And made the T10's life a lot better than all of a sudden these shells just came out of nowhere. And the enemies he was looking at suddenly lost a lot. Now, it is a bit risky going in and doing this, but oh, no, the Jaegeru is over the other side of the battlefield. They found him, and they just need to motor as quickly as they can to get over there. He's spreading his way through these trees. The Jaegeru did kill our Striv 1030. We just need to motor as quickly as we can in his direction. The more of us turn up, the less it's easy for him to get those kills. He's down to his last few hit points, and that's it. The game's over, and it's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats. That was an ace tanker game for BertholomaeusRexodus in the SU-130PM. He managed to get a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle. Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6. And his win rate from that one, 8,125. Very good score indeed. Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, he did get the highest damage in the game. Yes, he kept pumping those rounds in when he got the chance and pulling back immediately so they couldn't return fire. 4,486 hit points of damage, and he didn't lose a single hit point of his own. The second highest damage was the T10 on his team. He got 4,335, and he was very appreciative of what BertholomaeusRexodus was doing, because after all, not many tank players will say thank you after holding up that corner of the map. Just 2 of them holding back at least half a dozen enemy tanks. So he got 4,335, and the 3rd highest damage in the game went to the Jaegeru on the enemy team, 3,562. When it came to kills, it was actually the Jaegeru on the enemy team. He got 5 kills in that game. 4 kills went to the Progetto on our team, who actually stayed in the middle. He got 11 Slaves medal, and he was sniping at enemy tanks as they kept popping up trying to get the T10, and he was putting rounds into them to finish them off. And 3 kills went to BertholomaeusRexodus. Yes, so he's actually 3rd on kills. When it came to base XP, though, BertholomaeusRexodus got that one. 1,479 base. 1,161 went to the T10. 1,003 went to the Progetto. They were the only 3 players who managed to get over 1,000 base between them. And you can see they were actually responsible for 9 of the enemy kills between them. Very well done. It's in fact, you think about it, you say, well, it's a pity that they didn't actually get a chance to platoon. You know, the Progetto 46 had platoon with BertholomaeusRexodus. They would have had a brothers in arms as well. But the Progetto did actually go down. So therefore, you know, would have lost out the chance in the BIA. But anyway, If we look at detail, 15 shots fired, 13 direct hits, 10 penetrations, 4,486 hit points of damage, of which 1,449 broke more than 300 meters. 2 enemy vehicles were spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, 253 hit points of damage assistance. Now, on a premium count, he actually earned 168,950 credits from that game, mainly down to the fact that he didn't have any consumables to actually pay, and he did get a personal reserve bonus. And on top of that, he got 3,549 XP as well. So a very good game there for BertholomaeusRexodus. That Jaeger on his team made a huge error by lumbering forward, thinking, oh yes, I'm invincible, I'm full of armor. And the little tank destroyer, based on a SU-100, just held back and sat in the bush, waited for his chance. And the moment it came along, he pounced on it and earned the highest damage in the game and the appreciation of his fellow teammates. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.